when you realize a UFC title shot at 170 pounds, that is saying something. Most people would argue this is as deep as any division in the UFC, and this man, undeniably the #1 contender as he makes the welter.
He has separated himself from the pack. The only person left is the champion. He has done everything necessary to be viewed as a guy that could hold his championship belt. Now's his moment. He has got to lock in for 25 minutes because it's going to take all of that 25 to beat this great champion. Big spot for this young man tonight.
Well, and a lot of his UFC experience he believes is going to help him in this setting. He's been measured with his energy all week. Nerves do not appear to be an issue. We'll see it by night's end. So we get another look and title defense for the UFC's undisputed welterweight champion, and he's chasing greatness, right? He wants to be mentioned alongside Georges St. Pierre. Kamaru Usman is one of the greatest welterweight champions to keep that dream alive. That'll hold serve as the favorite time.
For him, it was about getting there. And once he got there, Johnny started thinking bigger. How do I build my resume? How do I build a legacy? How do I do enough to be remembered? It's all about legacy for this guy. It's fight by fight. And every time you speak to him, he talks in historical terms. He's just a tremendous champion.
Well, and some people were suggesting this week that he move up a division and chase double champ status. He is focused on the task at hand. We'll see if he can handle it. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Peterson. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Babylon.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so the UFC is back at the O2 Arena here in London, England. The adult beverages are flowing, and we're going to feed off this crowd tonight as usual here in the UK, DC.
You know, a lot of times you sit next to the octagon, and because we wear these headphones, you can barely hear. But when we come to London, headphone or not, you are going to know that these people are loud, they're raucous.
Back to his feet. These guys throwing early.
Heard him again. Oh, right into mount. Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Making all these shots count. All right, feet on the hips here. Early connection with the left from the champ.
Beautiful reversal on the ground.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure coming down on his opponent.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Oh, big shots from the top. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defenseman.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Now he switches stances. That right hand landed. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Midway through round one. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. Kick to the body now, that one won't land. And now that jab starting to get established. All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice and works out for him.
Absolutely, he is comfortable, he is home when he's in on a single leg. Great job landing the strike from his back. Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, it's tight. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that
he's got him hurting here. Straight punch is true. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. All right, so he continues to land that jab. His opponent said he was ready for it, but doesn't appear to be.
You're not ready until you're in there. You can watch all the film you want. You can spar as much as you want, but until you feel a guy with a fast jab like this, you don't understand the precision of that punch.
Oh, nice overhand left.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Under a minute now to go, round one. Grips the body there. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job. Arming very tight. The armbar is almost locked in. He's got to be very patient if he wants to get a finish and not lose his position.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Khabalov's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Final seconds here of round one. Oh, that Darce choke is tight.
It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his internal.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Wow, that could have been a 10-8 round for you. But we want to finish. So moving forward, we know this guy's about to.
All right, well, the crowd enjoyed those 5 minutes. DC, take us through some of the highlights from that previous round.
Face punching.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, so here we go as our next round gets underway. All the action you could handle in the previous round, and you got to think he'll carry the momentum here into this next round.
Momentum is on his side.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him. Ooh, big shot lands.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. And just misses with that big right hand. Beautiful straight punch there by Khabalov.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely.
Huge shots being landed on both sides. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the game.
I mean, blood's in the water, you gotta go again. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that.
Oh, gotta keep pressing here.
It's been a crazy fight.
Strong straight left there.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
He's got the striking going, another connection there, and that shot actually cut him, or so it appears.
Yeah, you can tell that if he kept landing at the rate that he would, it will start to get damage on his opponent. Right now, he's getting his first cut. He's attacked guillotine. That guillotine is tight. That guillotine choke is getting very... He wants to finish. Oh, he got 2 spots.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
In the half guard.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Going for the arm here. Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
Starting to get it in there deep.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom. Big ground and pound.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. And you have a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Nice defense to block that punch. Oh, he cut a nasty cut on his lip. That one bears watching. 45 seconds remain in the round. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because this guy is going to hurt very fast.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Take the low here.
Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You've got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip. Not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecard will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every pound. Oh, he might get finished here. Big right hand there.
Oh, nice takedown, yep. Nice sub attempt.
Oh, that killing is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
He's got to start throwing now.
All right, he's got the feet on the hips now, DC, in a pretty good position to get out, I would think, if he so chooses.
Absolutely. This is the ideal position for escaping. Now, you're not going to get a submission off or anything like that, but you having your feet on your opponent's hips.
Takes it by the overhand, now he's hooked.
That's one of those shots. If you take one of them, if you get it like that, one landed right on the spot. Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bone.
Oh, guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, countering, it looks like with a Von Flue choke, or maybe we should call it the OSP now, but trying to get out of the guillotine by submitting his opponent. Incredible. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, that right eye's looking really swollen now.
Nice transition.
Khabalov's right back to the full mount. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Khabalov.
Oh, nice elbow.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Khabalov. Back mount now.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Nice positional control here.
Use your hips to get back in the guard.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad. This is a terrible position.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
All right, so now we start to see some visible damage in the form of swelling as the ground and pound strikes continue to land.
Oh, nice headlock.
Looks like he's got the sub locked in tight now.
It looks like the arm triangle's getting very close. Now he's got to get off to the side, drop his chest to the mat, and get the finish. Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Khabalov's back to the side control now.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it.
Oh!
He's hurt bad.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. He should be focused on getting to that cut. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Good work from the top here by Khabilov. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. He passes the half.
Khabilov's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. Postures up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
That was a slick transition.
Khabilov's right back to the full mount here.
This is where he wants to be. He's going after that kick over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is referee healthy here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Khabilov's really pressing the issue now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Just over 2 minutes now to go.
That swelling area, that area that's all swollen, continues to get worse every time he gets hit there.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys...
All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here, likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
The fighter trying to state his case to stay in the fight. It looks as though the doctor's going to allow him to continue, at least for now.
Yeah, but he's got to make some adjustments. He's got to keep his hands up, and he's got to keep his head off the center line.
Ready.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination, and the determination is, get your butt up. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You could tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
This is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Khabilov's in half guard. Oh, pinpoint strike land.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
You know he's going after it.
All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity, no attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. Oh, great block there.
Tremendous body kick lands for this guy. Oh, there it is. That's that one, that right hand.
Oh, big left hand there. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Khabilov. All right, so he lands another punch there, and he smells blood in the water, baby. Right back at that cut.
Absolutely. The opponent has a lot of scar tissue around the eyes. He was able to cut it open, and now he's just touching it over and over again.
Effective with the jab. Oh, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
And repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance. That'll do it!
Holy smokes!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. The official decision, it resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 37 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Peter Saad.
All right, so there is a new world order at 170 pounds. Congrats to the new UFC welterweight champion of the world.
I can't say I'm surprised. We've seen this guy on his journey to this championship. At every step, he looked fantastic. And tonight, that continued in dethroning the long-reigning champion.